Something absolutely unbelievable just rocked the Golden State Warriors. In a move nobody saw coming, Jimmy Butler has officially stepped away from Warriors talk, shocking fans and crushing hopes of a dream trio with Curry and Draymond. But just as that bombshell dropped, Dwight Howard ignited even more chaos with a blunt and savage comment about the Warriors' playoff hopes, saying they're done. And now? The pressure is boiling over in the Bay Area. Will Steph Curry respond? Will the front office bounce back with a trade no one expects? This isn't just another Warriors update, this is the kind of drama that changes franchises. Don't blink, because what's coming next might just flip the NBA upside down. In a season already filled with wild swings and dramatic turns, the Golden State Warriors have just been hit with a double shockwave that could change the entire trajectory of their franchise. Just when fans thought things couldn't get more intense, reports have confirmed that Jimmy Butler, the relentless Miami Heat superstar, has officially left the Golden State Warriors' radar, and the reason is not what anyone expected. But that's not all. The second bombshell? NBA veteran Dwight Howard has come out with a blunt and controversial statement about the Warriors and their playoff chances that has absolutely stunned the league. It's no secret that the Golden State Warriors have been in survival mode all season. Between Steph Curry battling injuries, inconsistent bench play, and a Western Conference that has become more competitive than ever, Golden State's playoff hopes have been hanging by a thread. So, when Jimmy Butler rumors started flying weeks ago, fans saw a glimmer of hope. Butler, known for his grit, defense, and clutch scoring, seemed like the perfect addition to help push the Warriors deeper into the postseason. Talks reportedly advanced to a serious stage. An internal buzz suggested that Butler himself was intrigued by the idea of teaming up with Steph Curry and providing that veteran edge. However, in a twist that's caught everyone off guard, those talks have collapsed. According to close sources within the Warriors front office, Jimmy Butler has stepped back entirely from any potential negotiations and is now fully committed to staying in Miami, where he's reportedly working on a possible extension. The reason behind this decision? Loyalty, according to Butler's camp. After leading the Heat through back-to-back playoff wars, Butler is said to feel a sense of unfinished business in Miami. He wants to build on what he started there instead of joining another super team. This leaves the Warriors in a precarious position. With the team desperately in need of another scorer and defender on the wing, the collapse of the Butler deal could be a defining moment. Golden State had already begun adjusting cap space and looking at roster moves to accommodate Butler's arrival. The front office, including Bob Myers and Steve Kerr, had reportedly envisioned a big three setup featuring Curry, Butler, and Draymond Green. But now that vision is fading. Meanwhile, in another layer of tension, Dwight Howard has weighed in on the Warriors' situation, and let's just say he did not hold back. In a recent podcast appearance, Howard, a former NBA champion and multiple-time All-Star, said this about the Warriors: they're done. It's not just about Steph being injured, it's the whole vibe of that team. There's no fight left in them. They don't have that hunger anymore. These comments went viral almost instantly, and reactions have been pouring in from across the NBA world. Some fans agreed with Howard, saying that the Warriors have lost the spark that once made them champions. Others felt Howard crossed the line and showed disrespect to a team that's still fighting through adversity. For the Warriors, these two developments create a storm of questions. How does the team respond now that the Butler deal is off the table? Will they pursue other free agents, or is a trade their only path forward? And what about the internal dynamics? How is Curry feeling amidst all this, especially now that he's dealing with recovery from a lingering injury that may sideline him longer than expected? Sources within the team say Curry remains optimistic but realistic. He's been vocal in team meetings, urging everyone to stay focused and reminding them that doubters have always surrounded this team, even during their championship runs. But privately, there's concern. This season wasn't supposed to go this way. The team had retooled in the offseason with hopes of one final title run during Curry's prime. Instead, they're facing the real threat of a first-round playoff exit, or even missing the postseason entirely. It's also worth noting that Butler's decision puts extra pressure on players like Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Jonathan Kuminga to step up. Klay, though still capable of incredible scoring nights, hasn't consistently delivered this season. Wiggins has shown flashes but hasn't taken that leap many hoped he would. Kuminga, for all his potential, is still learning to perform under playoff-level pressure. Without Butler, the Warriors are once again relying heavily on internal development rather than external reinforcement. Then there's the Kai Sotto situation. The Filipino sensation has been linked to Golden State for months, with fans excited about the potential of adding a 7'3" unicorn with shot blocking and floor stretching abilities. But sources say the Warriors are taking their time with Sotto. They want to evaluate how his style will translate to the NBA before committing. Some insiders believe he could be used in a bigger trade package in the summer if the team shifts toward a younger rebuild. Others think he may still suit up in a Warriors jersey by next season, especially if the front office decides to go bold and refresh the roster. As for Dwight Howard's criticism, don't expect the Warriors to take it lying down. Draymond Green, never one to back down from a verbal jab, reportedly said behind closed doors that nobody in that locker room is quitting, no matter what Dwight thinks. Knowing Draymond, he's probably already working on a public response, and it wouldn't be surprising if he fires back on his own podcast soon. The rivalry between former stars and current contenders adds even more drama to an already heated NBA landscape. Fans have also been speaking up. Social media is ablaze with debates over what the Warriors should do next. Some want them to go all in on a new superstar, even if it means trading away young talent like Kuminga or Moses Moody. Others believe the team should ride out this core one more year and trust in Steph's leadership to pull them through. One thing is clear: there's no consensus, and the fan base is as divided as ever. Meanwhile, the Warriors are quietly looking at other options. League insiders say the front office has been eyeing a few names as potential fallback plans. One of them is Cameron Johnson from the Brooklyn Nets, a sharpshooting forward who could help stretch the floor. Another name that has surfaced is OG Anunoby, known for his perimeter defense and versatility. The asking price for these players is high, but Golden State might be willing to gamble if it means salvaging this season. As the playoffs draw closer, the pressure is mounting. Every game counts. Every rotation matters. And every injury update on Steph Curry sends shockwaves through the league. The team's ability to weather this storm will define how we view this era of Warriors basketball. Was it a legendary run that ended quietly, or is there one more miracle left in the tank? Ultimately, this week's developments serve as a wake-up call not just for the front office but for the entire organization. They can no longer rely on nostalgia, on past championships, or on the assumption that Curry can save the day every time. The NBA has evolved. The West is a battlefield. And if the Warriors want to stay relevant, they need to evolve too.